Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Juan here, coming back to you once again, and this time reviewing an interesting product by Apple. This is the Apple Watch Leather Loop Band. This band was debuted last year alongside the Apple Watch Series 3, and it is one of my favorite bands to wear. In fact, it is the first band I've ever worn that made me forget I even had a watch on. As always, you already know we can't start without jumping into the unboxing.
It's the kind of beat to go.
So when it comes down to the unboxing, you know Apple never disappoints. So this specific one right here is going to be the product red. So you can only pick this one up at the Apple Store. So you're going to have a picture of your band right here. This one in particular is a Sport Loop. Over here on this side is going to tell you which color and what model of the band that you just picked up. Over here we have nothing. Over here we kind of just have this thing to hang them as display units at the Apple Store itself. On the back we're going to have a little more information. So we're going to have our pull tab right here, which makes it really easy for us to unbox this Apple Watch, and this is the product red. Like I told you, Sport Loop, it has a hook and loop, and it's going to say that in several different languages, and this is the 44mm. You can also find this for the smaller 40mm, or as it was known before, the 38mm. We're just going to grab our little pull tab right there. And really, that's about it. There's really not much to these unboxings. All we're going to do is just pull it out. We're going to get a nice little tab right here, which make things very easy for us to pull out. We're going to be greeted with Apple Watch, as well as some regulatory information. So diving right in here, we are going to open the pamphlet, and it is going to teach us how we can switch out the bands. It's really straightforward. The Sport Loop is one of the easiest bands to put on, just because it's basically kind of infinitely adjustable. And voila, we're presented with our product red Sport Loop band. And this one's really nice. I really love the color on it. It's a lot better in person, trust me. The red on it is just something fierce. It really screams attention, and it really screams energy. So I think this is perfect for whenever you want to work out. This band joins Apple's entry-level bands, and they'll have one thing in common: expensive as fuck. No, just kidding. It's not that bad considering Apple sells the Black Link bracelet for $550, but that will be another video for another day. Today, all eyes are on the Sport Band. Like the name suggests, the Sport Band is primarily geared for those who want a band that is extremely lightweight and hella breathable, and that is exactly what you'll get here. Not to mention, it is also waterproof and sweatproof, but most of all, extremely comfortable. I guess what I really like about this band is that it is infinitely adjustable. By that I mean, for those of you who already have the Sport Band, you know, the regular band most people get, that silicone band, it's really fluoroelastomer, but who cares really? Anyway, you know how when you're putting it on, it has about 7 or 8 holes and you put it on to your desired fit? Well, the problem with those is that in some instances, like with me for example, it is either slightly too loose or slightly too tight. Like if the holes were 2 millimeters closer, it'd be perfect, you know? Well, that problem is completely eradicated here because what holds the band together are 5 segments of Velcro, which Apple likes to be fancy as and call it a hook and loop system. Apple, bro, stop being extra. We can all just see it's Velcro. Anyway, bro, let me tell you, this is some strong Velcro, like no joke. It's not like that cheap Velcro you can typically find at your dollar store. Nah, fam, this is some kind of Velcro on steroids. It'll hold down on your wrist for months, if not years, and not once have I ever had a problem with it coming undone. Apart from how comfortable they are, they also come in a wide variety of colors to match your style. So whether you want to stand out and rock that Volt Green Nike color, or prefer to tone it down with your cooler colors like Midnight Blue or Black, they really do offer a color for just about everyone. And best of all, Apple updates their bands every other season, so mostly for fall and spring. Luckily, the bands do come in both sizes, which Apple royally screwed up, and now the naming is super confusing. You can pick it up in the 38 or 40mm and the 42 or 44mm. I really hate that the naming is so jacked up now, but anyway, I digress. As mentioned, the band is extremely comfy, and it even has some elasticity to it, kind of like those jeggings y'all girls be wearing. So in a way, it's kind of like a really comfortable, cushioned rubber band that is dope as f and gives you some pizzazz. This is so that whenever you work out, it can accommodate any stretching or pulling as a result of, say, weightlifting or playing sports. so rest assured you won't even feel it, my dude. This band is really reminiscent of the more expensive Milanese band. It's basically the same thing. They both have that all-in-one loop system where it just wraps around yourself and can be adjusted to just about any size, except this one is made of high quality nylon, whereas the Milanese is made of stainless steel links, kind of like tiny chainmail if you've ever seen that. And one more thing, don't be nasty, wash your band here and there. This isn't like your floor elastomer bands where grease and sweat just slides right off. This band will absorb it all, whether it's sweat, ketchup, or juice, you name it. It'll absorb it right into the band until you wash it out. Think of this band like your pair of Gucci jeans, right? You wouldn't want to spill some Coke on them and just let them soak in for weeks on end, right? So make sure you occasionally take your watch into the shower with you to wash it up. Don't worry, your Apple Watch is water resistant. It'll be fine in the shower. Well guys, that's been my review of Apple's Sport Loop. Of course, as we all know, we do pay a premium for Apple's products, but believe me, when it comes to their bands, it is a good investment. I've tried knockoff brands for mostly all Apple styles like on Amazon, which of course will save you a ton of money, but I've noticed the knockoffs don't seem to last as long and are of much lesser quality. The knockoff brands seem to fray or distort and just aren't as comfortable as Apple's official bands. But I want to hear from you guys. At $50, is the price justified? And if so, what color would you go for on the Sport Loop? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.